Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be updating you guys on my gastric sleeve surgery. We are 4 months post-op. Today's the 20th, so we are actually a little bit over the 4-month post-op. So I'm just going to be updating you guys and letting you know how everything's been. I have been getting so many DMs and so many questions since I posted my first video 2 months ago. I know I said I was going to start doing more monthly updates. I did miss the 3 months mark, but I'm trying to do monthly updates. So we are on the 4-month post-op video, and I'm going to make separate videos about each specific thing. I'm going to start doing that very soon, so keep an eye out on that. And so if you guys want to hear about my 4-month post-op updates, then please keep watching. Alright, so we are in a different setting. Since this is more of like a talking video, I didn't really want to sit in my room with my backdrop and all that. I kind of just want to sit on the couch, be comfy, and you know, sometimes just sitting there on the chair actually hurts my back. But yeah, so if you guys did not see my original video, I had the gastric sleeve surgery October 11th, and if you guys don't know what the gastric sleeve surgery is it's when they remove like 85% of your stomach and makes your stomach very small. You get fuller faster. I think I am a total down of 66 pounds, I believe. It definitely slowed down in the beginning. It was like so rapid. I think I lost like, I don't know, 40 pounds in 2 months or something like that. I also did get a hematoma, which if you guys don't know, it is like a kind of like a blood clot in your stomach. I'm not going to go into too much detail on that, but basically I had to get a tube in my stomach and it had to remove all the blood, and I wasn't able to eat or drink anything, and I thought that was normal. I thought that was because of the surgery. It actually wasn't. It was because the blood, it's because the like collection of blood was pushing against my stomach and making it even harder for me to eat or drink. So that's why I think I lost even more weight than usual, because I did just have a doctor's appointment for my post-ups, and they told me people who hit like 60 pounds are usually at like their 6-month post-op, and I'm at my 4. So they said that's probably why, because I did have the hematoma, and to keep it up. But yeah, so basically everything's been pretty good. I'm going to the gym regularly. I'm trying basically every day except Sundays. I'm trying to still keep up the lifestyle of the eating right and everything like that, because one thing that I think people need to know about the surgery is that it's not an easy fix. It's not something you can just get done and then like you lose all the weight and then, you know, you're done. It's actually just as hard as if you were dieting before the surgery, because now since I'm 4 months post-op, I could eat anything, you know. In the beginning, like, you can't have solids, you know. The first 2 weeks are all liquids, and like you really have to stick by it or you can actually your stitches will break. So I was very like strict in the beginning. I was all the liquids, all the soft foods, all the pureed foods, things like that. That's like the most important part, because you don't want to rip your stitches. But now that I'm like 4 months post-op, I mean, I could still eat things. Like, yes, I get fuller faster, but I could still eat bad things, and that's like one of the things like you don't want to do. So like all your bad habits that you had before, like they're still there after the surgery. So that's why before the surgery they want you to see a nutritionist once a month for 6 months, because they want to see that you're able to do it on your own without surgery, because they don't want you getting the surgery and then you just go back to your old ways and you gain all the weight back. So that's one thing that's like super hard, is that like when I'm bored, before the surgery, when I was bored, like I would eat stuff. So like sometimes when I'm bored, I'm like, I want to eat something, but like I try not to, because you know, those old habits, those are things that really need to like die with you after the surgery. Like, you really don't want to pick up those habits again, because you don't want to gain any of the weight. I've been actually really good, super strict on like what I eat. If there's anything like sometimes where I feel like I ate like too much, it's like if I'm eating too much peanuts or too much string cheese. I actually had to stop buying string cheese, because I noticed that I was able to eat like a lot of string cheese without like getting full. And I was telling my doctor that, and they said that's because when you're like eating smaller things, because your string cheese, when you're eating it, it's super thin, you're able to fit more into your stomach, and that's why they want you to like to actually eat meals. They want you to eat like chicken and meatballs. Peanuts and string cheese are good because it is protein, and in the beginning you want to be getting 70 grams of protein in a day. That's actually super hard to do, because I mean, I barely get enough calories in. So 70 grams is a lot. So when I do snack on stuff, I snack on peanuts and string cheese, and I realized I had to stop buying string cheese because I was able to eat a lot of it. But other than that, I've been so good with my eating. When I do like want like a craving, because I like ice cream a lot, when I do like want like that type of craving, I try to get frozen yogurt at least, because it's yogurt and it's frozen. It kind of reminds me of ice cream in my opinion. But yeah, I've been really good on the eating wise. I've been going to the gym every single day except Sundays. I take a lot of classes though. I feel like when I go by myself in the machines, like I'm actually not doing the best that I could be. Like I'm not sweating enough. So I do a lot of Zumba. I do a lot of like those boot camps that they have. I do a lot of yoga. Basically, I do all the classes at my gym every day. And sometimes I've been even going twice a day. I've been doing like 9:30 a.m. classes, and then I go like 8 p.m. Zumba, and then I work during the day. So that's pretty good. So I'm just going through some of my DMs to see what type of questions you guys wanted to know. So a lot of people wanted to know about hair loss, and right now I am experiencing a lot of hair loss. For the first like, I don't know, since 2 weeks ago. It's so funny too. Every time I think something or say something, and like it happens. When I went to my doctor's appointment and they were asking me, I told them I haven't had any hair loss. It's been the usual, because, you know, I do get highlights. So, like, of course, hair does fall out, like, when I'm showering or brushing my hair, because my hair just isn't as healthy as it is with no highlights. But I haven't actually experienced anything drastic where, like, I noticed it. Until 2 weeks ago, I have been getting a lot of hair loss. Every time I shower, it's like a chunk of hair. Like a chunk. So when I'm putting the conditioner in and I'm just like, you know, pulling my, you know, rinsing the water out of my hair, there's just so much hair coming out of it. I actually, besides like these YouTube videos that I make separate videos since the day of surgery. Oh, my little rabbit, he passed away. I have been making videos on my phone, like in the moment, since after surgery, like even when I was experiencing the pain, even when I got the hematoma, I have been making videos on my phone since then. And I think like at my 1 year mark, I'm gonna make all the videos and put it all together and make it one video. I'm not gonna do that yet because I do want more footage and stuff, but when I was in the car and I was just like playing with my hair, and there was just so much hair coming out, and I started filming it. It's actually really scary. I'm going to start taking biotin more. My current vitamins that I'm taking is a calcium with vitamin D and B12. No one ever told me to like start biotin. Not that it's like bad to take, but I'm going to be starting to take biotin more for my hair. I try not to wash my hair every day. Like I washed my hair Monday, today's Wednesday, and I'm trying not to wash it till Friday. I'm going to Atlantic City Friday, so I'm trying not to wash it till Friday. I feel like I don't know, it's weird. Like I'll brush my hair and there's hair in my brush, but it's like when I shower, it's like they all fall out. Like all my hair is just falling out when I shower. So I'm trying not to wash it, but it's so hard because my hair gets super oily super quickly. So yeah, I am experiencing a lot of hair loss, and I mean, it's normal, it's nothing bad. It's just, I don't know, it's a little scary when it's first happening. When you first see all the hair, like literally when I showered on Monday, the amount of hair could have fit like literally like a whole ball in my hand. It was so much hair, and as it's coming out, it's like super scary at first, but it's so normal. It's from losing so much weight so quickly. It's from, you know, not eating enough foods that not eating enough, because, you know, we physically cannot eat enough. So it's super normal. My doctor said it will last a couple months, and then my hair will start growing back. I don't feel like thinner, if that makes sense. Like my hair doesn't feel like it's thinning. I don't see like any spots or like bald spots or anything like that. I think my hair is just, you know, I'm just shedding. I don't think it's like, I mean, not that I can tell. I don't really feel a difference. Yeah, but that's basically it on the hair loss. I mean, I have it. It's normal. I'm trying to not wash it. I'm just trying to do the best for my hair. Let's see, what was another question? Oh, a lot of people were asking me about loose skin. I am very lucky. Again, I'm only 4 months post-op, so I mean, who knows what will happen in the future, but as of right now, I don't have any loose skin. My skin, of course, is soft. It's not like I'm full of muscles, because I'm definitely not, but I'm not like, I don't have any like sagginess or loose skin. I think it's because I legit have been going to the gym every single day except Sunday, and I've been taking a lot of classes, and I'm just working out a lot. One thing too that I do use that I think is great, so my most concerned about loose skin is my stomach. That's like what I'm most like scared about if I'm gonna get that. But I wear this waist banner when I work out. I put it in my Amazon favorites. I will link that video down below. I linked the waist trainer, and I wear it when I work out, and I put it on really tight where like it's squeezing my stomach. And honestly, I feel like every time I take it off, my stomach looks flatter, I swear. Could just be because I just worked out and it makes my stomach sweat even more, but that's something that I think has been really working for me too. But again, I'm only 4 months post-op, so of course I wouldn't experience like sagginess or loose skin as much as like someone who's 1 year post-op. And like usually, because they say like between 12 and 18 months, that's like the main weight loss that's going to be happening. So as of right now, like I'm thankful that I don't have that issue yet. But again, it's only 4 months. It definitely will happen in the future, and I'm prepared for it. Like I know it's gonna happen. I don't regret the surgery though. I'd rather have loose skin than, you know, be unhealthy like I was before. So that I'm okay with. I'd rather that than, yeah. What was another thing? Oh, people were asking me like how I do with, you know, food around me, and you know, do I have any like temptation? And that, you know, of course you have temptation, but there's never been like a moment where I'm like, ooh, you know, like I need that. Like, okay, actually that's a lie. Chipotle, when I eat Chipotle, I still eat Chipotle now, but I only eat chicken. Like I don't eat any rice, and I don't eat anything on top of it. That's because I'm just a picky eater. But when I used to get Chipotle before the surgery, I would get like rice and chicken and a Diet Coke. And oh, the Diet Coke at Chipotle, so good. But now when I get Chipotle, I just get chicken and that's it. I don't get anything else. There was one time when I had Chipotle where like I had like a craving for Diet Coke. I don't know what it was. That was the first time since I had something like where I had a feeling where I felt like, oh my gosh, I need that. But of course I did not do it. But that was the only time like I really had like a full-on craving. It's like when you go to certain restaurants, and like I feel like when you go to certain restaurants and like you eat like the normal stuff you used to, like you kind of like have those feelings because like you were used to it before. But that was the only time I really had like, I'm like, ooh, I want that. Yeah, so no carbonation. I have not had any carbonation. I have not had any bread. That's not carbs. There'll be so many times where I'll like say I don't eat bread to people, and then like they'll see me eat like, I don't know, a pretzel. They'll be like, I thought you said you don't eat bread. I didn't say like I don't eat carbs. I don't eat legit soft bread. That is one thing the nutritionist and your doctor says that is super important. It's bread and it's bread and carbonation. Those two things are so important not to eat, because that is what stretches out your stomach. Think about it. If you put a piece of bread into a cup of water, what does it do? It expands, and that's what happens in your stomach. If you drink any type of carbonation, it expands your stomach. So those are two things that are like super important never to eat, and actually I have not had any of those. So I'm so proud of that. I mean, I am only 4 months, but I am like super like no when it comes to bread or soda or any type of carbonation. Even when people like say, oh, take a sip, like I think I was out and someone was like, oh, try the sip of my beer. Like, no, I will not try that. I will not have any carbonation or any bread. They say if you do want bread to have it toasted. I personally, I just don't want to put that back into my like routine or my life, because, you know, that's just like, to me, is a no. But I mean, if I ever have like temptation, like I love wings. I love buffalo wings or honey barbecue wings. I mean, like I'll eat it here and there. Like I'm not going to deprive myself of it. But again, it's because I eat healthy all week, and if I have one thing, I mean, it's not going to kill me because I get full off, what, 2 wings, I'm full. So it's not going to physically like affect me. I mean, it's best just to eat all protein, but again, you're not going to deprive yourself. And someone asked if I regret it, and the answer is hell no. I do not regret it one bit. I know when I got my hematoma, I was definitely having a lot of regrets, but again, the hematoma does not happen to everyone. It is so uncommon. Not everyone gets a hematoma. Most doctors use a drain regardless. So when I was like in that specific pain, I mean, yeah, I was regretting it in that moment, but now that, you know, my hematoma is taken care of and I'm doing well and I lost all this weight, I am so thankful that I was able to get this. I'm so thankful that, you know, it happened, and I do not regret it at all. I think it's the best decision I've ever made in my life, and I am so thankful that I had, you know, my family around me. I had so much support. You know, my bosses were so great when I had to work. You know, they were so kind. My mom came all the way up here when I was having the hematoma. It was just, no, I'm just so thankful that I was able to get it and I had all the support around me. I don't regret it at all. I think it's the best decision I ever did. And I'm making these videos so that I can help other people. I hope that, you know, the surgery will help you. If you're watching this video, I'm sure you're interested in the surgery, or, you know, you're during your nutritionist months. I'm sure you're just interested in the surgery in general. So I hope that the surgery helps you as well, as much as it helped me, because it's the best decision I've ever made in my life. And yeah, I'm just going to be working towards my goal. My goal is to, you know, do exactly what I've been doing, eating healthy, going to the gym, working towards, you know, a healthier future, you know, a better life. And those are things that I personally want out of it. From the surgery, I want to lose a lot of weight. I want to be healthy. I want to live longer. And yeah, so I'm so thankful for the surgery, and it's the best decision I've ever made in my entire life. I never realized, you know, the things I'm doing at the gym right now in these classes, like I would have never been able to do before the surgery. I mean, I'm sure I'd be able to do it, but it's crazy how, you know, losing so much weight, you're able to do more that you didn't think that you were missing out on anything before. If I don't know if I'm making sense. But it's just crazy how much more I'm capable of doing that I didn't even know I was missing before the surgery. But yeah, leave me some questions down below if I'm not hitting everything that I meant to. I meant to sit down and like put like a checklist to make sure I mention everything that I wanted to, but of course I didn't do that. I just sat down and started filming. But yeah, what else is there? 4 months post-up. Oh, we can talk about drinking. I said that like I'm an alcoholic. No. So of course, you know, when you go out with your friends, or if you go out in general, like I'm going to Atlantic City on Friday because my birthday is next week, and I asked my doctor about drinking and stuff like that. Of course, you want to stay away from carbonation. Make sure you don't get any drinks that have soda in it, any seltzer, anything like that. So I usually just try to stick to like a Pinot, even though I actually hate wine. Wine is disgusting to me. I hate the taste of it. But I mean, what I do is I put a lot of ice in my Pinot so that the ice melts and it waters down it. So as I'm drinking, it only tastes like water with like a tint of something else. You know what I mean? So I actually hate the taste of like all drinks. Like I don't think drinking is enjoyable. I think that they all taste disgusting, and you only drink to basically get drunk, I guess. But yeah, so when I do drink, or if I'm like out to dinner or anything, I'll get Pinot and I'll put a lot of ice in it so that it waters it down. So that's what I've been doing. I know some people say that they have like, you know, liquor drinks. I actually have not tried liquor yet. I'm too nervous too, because I mean, I get drunk off like I get buzzed off a couple sips of Pinot, so I'm too nervous to try liquor, and I definitely don't want to try it the first time in Atlantic City. I think maybe I'll try it, I don't know, when I'm home one day, and, you know, not just like at home sitting on the couch, but like if I'm home one day and like we're having a barbecue or something like that, then I'll try it. But yeah, as of right now, I'm only sticking to Pinot. And yeah, so that's what I do if I ever want like a drink or anything like that. So there was something else that I wanted to mention, but I can't seem to remember it, and it's going to bother me, and then I'm going to remember it later, and it's going to be too late to add it in the video. 4 months post-op. I mentioned hair loss, eating. Oh, one more thing. This is actually something that kind of was stressing me a little, is that I've been like the same weight for probably, I don't know, 2 weeks. It's been, I don't know, fluctuating between 1 pound, you know what I mean? But it's basically been like the same weight, and it's actually very frustrating because I was working out every single day and I was eating good, and I wasn't sure like what the problem was or if I was doing something wrong. So I called my doctor and I was telling them my concerns. I told them in the meeting too when I saw them, and they said that is so normal, that you'll go a month without losing anything, and then after that month you'll drop a lot of weight. They told me it's super normal. Me, I was like, I thought I was going to lose like another 40 pounds because I lost 40 pounds the first 2 months. And they're like, you're crazy. Like, that's not going to happen. You're not going to lose 40 pounds a month for a year, because then you'll weigh nothing. So that's super normal. My doctor was telling me it does like kind of bother me a little because I'm working so hard. I want to see more results. But at the same time, even though the scale is the same, I do see a difference how my clothes are fitting. I am losing inches. So yeah, if you're struggling with that, or if like you're working really hard, you're working out, you're eating all the right things, and you just feel like it's not showing, it is showing. If the scale's the same, you know, you're still losing inches. You're still losing, you're still working hard, you're still exercising, you're gaining muscle. So that's one thing that like I wanted to say if anyone is struggling with that, because that's something I was struggling with like for a lot. Like I was actually like very stressing about it, and I was starting to go to the gym. I'm still doing it now here and there. Like I'll do double days just because I like the Zumba classes and I like the instructors, and I want to go to their class. So right now I'm not doing it because like I'm trying to lose weight faster. I'm doing it because I actually enjoy the instructors. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I was actually like going to the gym twice a day, like on purpose to try to lose more weight, but that's actually, I was doing it for the wrong intentions. It's super normal to stay the same weight. It's definitely slowing down, but as long as it's losing weight, I'm okay. So sometimes, I don't know, I stress about that a little bit, but other than that, I don't know, I just need to keep telling myself it's super normal if you're the same weight for like 2 weeks. It's super normal, and just keep doing what you're doing, you know. I chose the surgery for a lifestyle change, and that is what I've been doing. Sure, like I'll pick on stuff here and there, but I've been doing basically everything I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm super, super proud of myself. And yeah, so I guess that's everything. I'm pretty sure that's everything I wanted to mention. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the bottom bar. I make sure to answer a lot of the questions in the comments, or if not, I kind of keep them there and kind of remind myself to film it in the next video. I'm actually thinking about filming another video after this. Maybe I'll go about like how to actually get the surgery. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed monthly updates, please give it a thumbs up. And if you guys have any questions or any specific videos you guys want to see, please leave them in the comments and I will check them out. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.
Okay, let's shut this off. I need a remote.